Rach McBride in Roth once again. You love it here.
I do. I really love it. I mean, first of all, I speak German. I've spent so much time in Germany, so it really feels like home. We're very homely, and this race is an icon in the sport. It is like no other race that I have been to, and I'm just so excited to be back here again.
You've managed to pick a year where the field suddenly got totally crazy. It's always competitive here. It seems like it's really competitive this year.
Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. I knew once Kona was postponed that Felix's phone was going to be ringing off the hook. So I expected to have an amazing field here. I wouldn't expect any less, and it's really cool to see who is here and who we'll be racing against.
So, what does it take for you to have another top finish here?
I mean, I think it really takes finally nailing the run. The run has been my nemesis for iron distance racing, and I have done a lot of hard work, and also just like I understand my body a lot more and what is going into nutrition and hydration, and so I think those have been some of the key things that have failed me in my past races, and I feel a lot more on top of that, and so I can just go out there and do what I love to do and see what my body gives me.
Now, can you sort of just, I don't know if it's possible in 30 seconds, explain to Canadians why they really want to get to this race?
Well, in normal years, in every year, the community is just so incredibly supportive, and I think that's something that's really, really unique to this race, is that the whole countryside is just so excited for all of the athletes to be here. And so the crowd support normally, which is not going to happen this year. There are no spectators allowed this year, but normally that's one of the biggest things about Challenge Roth is the hundreds of thousands of people who show up to cheer on these athletes of all different levels. And the finish line stadium is like nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, it puts Kona to shame, to be honest. And the family that organizes this race, the Challenge family, Felix and his family, they just care so much about the athletes, and it really shows in how the athletes are treated here. No matter what age group or pro, it's a really, really friendly race and very supported race.
Wasn't 30 seconds, but it was an amazing description. Well done. Finally, it's been sort of a big year for you in terms of, just sort of letting the world know where things are for you.
Yeah.
How has that been? Like, we profiled you obviously in Triathlon Magazine Canada, and it sounds like things have been supportive and you're in a really good place right now.
Yeah, it's been a really awesome experience to have all of these conversations. So yeah, last year I came out as non-binary, and so, to be in the conversations with fellow athletes, with my fans and supporters, but also with local triathlon federations and race organizers who are trying to make their races more inclusive. I've really felt the impact of that, of like my being out and being outspoken and being able to advocate for others who are gender diverse. So I do struggle in races because it is still very much in the binary, and a lot of times the language used is very binary, so I do get kind of lumped in with things, and that's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's a little bit extra energy that I have to use, but I know that it's going to get better.
Hey, we sure appreciate all that you have done for all different levels of our sport and our society, and thanks so much, Rach, and good luck on Sunday.
Thank you so much, Kevin.